Okay, we're back. Just wanted to get the mess cleared up so we don't have a whole lot of crap going on here. I like to clean as I go. All right, now I'm gonna make, see, this is how, oops, where is it? This is how your dough should be, okay? It should be soft, it should be sticky, but it should hold together. All right, now there we go. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop them by the teaspoons. Trying to make rounded, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, as the dough starts to cook and that kind of thing, it's going to take its own shape. But you do want to go ahead and lay these out rather quickly. Here's where it gets a little tricky though in making cream puffs. You know, everybody's always, oh God, cream puffs, wow, that's like so hard to do. As you see, the dough itself is not real difficult to make. Where it becomes tricky is in the baking of them. It requires quite a bit of patience. Not that it's hard, except for, you know, how hard is it to have patience in this world? Ooh, there's a question. So, all right, so we're going ahead and we're going to get these guys going, and I want to get both trays loaded before I put them in the oven because I'm going to have to, what you do is you put a slit in the base of the cream puff itself, the pastry, once it's made. Sorry, that was the word I couldn't get to come out of my mouth, was pastry. And once you put that slit in, then you turn the oven off and go ahead and let them sit in the oven and dry out a bit on the inside because they're going to be all steamy. All right, now there we go, that's that one. Let's get the other one laid out so we can pop them in the oven. I'm hoping to get done sometime today. As you see, I've got quite a bit of this. I'm going to actually freeze some of these so I can use them for little appetizers, I say, you know, in the future. Yes, I've added a little sweet to it, but you know, there are some things that, you know, I'll put hot spicy in with it. And if you use hot spicy, whenever you use, you know, high temps, Tabascos, peppers, that kind of thing, the secret in cutting the fire is sugar. And I learned that from a very old Thai woman. Anyways, yeah, when I was doing coconuts. So, okay, so here we go. We're almost there. Our dough is nice, sticky, holding together, got a good consistency. We're looking good. I'm excited about this. I haven't made cream puffs, pate pastry in the longest time. Yes, I'm actually the one who taught my ex-husband, the graduate of Scottsdale Culinary. Yeah, you may have noticed I'm wearing a Scottsdale Culinary shirt. Yeah, never mind. That'll be for future stuff. Maybe when we get on Oprah, we'll talk about that. That was a nightmare. So, yeah, here we go. We've got our 2 trays loaded. We're going to go ahead and pop them right in that hot oven. Now, here is another trick you need to know when you are making cream puffs. All right, we're going to check our time. All right, because in 2 minutes time, I'm just going to go ahead and move this around so that I can actually talk to you guys now. You don't have to look at my stove top. Actually look at me if I can get me on camera. And let's go ahead and, oops, go the other way with this. Okay, yes, remote controls are fun to use. So, okay. The big trick is, what you do is you wait 2 minutes after you put them in the oven. You're going to turn the heat down from 420 degrees to 375 degrees. Sorry, I was just checking a few things there. The glasses thing, yeah. Anyways, all right. So yeah, Scottsdale Culinary, ex-husband, graduate 4.0. Guess who did his homework? Anyways, we're not saying anything. So you'll turn it down to 375 after 2 minutes. That'll be another minute. And you'll go ahead and you'll let them bake until the point where they are completely lightly golden brown and puffed, which is about halfway through. And you don't want to open the oven until then. If you open the oven before that, they're going to fall. And you're done. And you're done. So yeah. So, and they'll be chewy and nasty and oh my God. So my oven light is out. So I have a flashlight standing by so I can check when they're ready at that halfway point, because then what we'll do is we'll rotate them in the oven. We'll take the top rack and put it to the bottom and the bottom rack to the top, because as you know, heat rises. It's an electric oven. Even in gas, the heat is ambient from underneath. This will keep that bottom rack from having a burning on the bottom or too dark or too crispy of a texture, so that you have this nice, light, fluffy, happy little pastry. So, all right, yeah, I'm not going to stay on camera for the entire 10, well, for these size, it should take me about 10 minutes to bake. If you're looking at like 2 inches, a little bit bigger, I've got like inch and a half. You're looking at 2-inch ones, you know, those larger cream puffs. These are going to be just tiny little bite sizes. If you're looking for the larger cream puff at about 2-inch or eclairs, the logs, then you are talking more in the 20-minute range to cook, about 20 minutes to cook. There was something I wanted to tell you. Sorry, I'm forgetting it now. Oh, yes. When putting, sorry, don't have a script. Why do we need a script? When putting them on the baking sheets, instead of using spoons, you can absolutely pipe them out. You know, put a nice star tip on the end, do a circular motion starting in the center, circle around, 1 circle for a small one, 2 circle. Anyways, edit that out. 2 turns. It's been a tough day. 2 turns and 2 circles with the pastry bag to make a 2-inch size cream puff. And of course with the log, if you wanted just a small log, you know, you have your large size star tip and just 1 pass with it, about 2.5 inches for your minis, and of course a good 4 inches for your long eclairs. And okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I've already got my mousses in the refrigerator ready to go. These will have to cool and everything before we can fill them and all that. And I've got, as you can see, several trays to bake. Yeah, they love me in this household and my cooking. So, Sis often teases, Dinah, what are you doing, cooking for an army? Is the army going to stop in? And at the end of the meal, just like as they say, at the end of the day, it all comes down to what goes on. It's all gone. It's all gone. There's maybe a plate left over, unless I really look to go ahead and have leftovers for the next day, like the other day with the chicken cacciatore. That I knew was going to last 1 more serving. So, all right. Oh, by the way, I did want to point out, because I really hate to have improper information out there, which we're so used to getting in our media. I told you on the chicken cacciatore the other day that the bag of chicken costs $4.95. I mean, $4.35, something like that. Anyways, whatever I said, I was wrong. I looked at my receipt and it was actually $5.98. So still, we're talking $6 for 10 thighs, 10 legs, 2 separate meals. Each of those 10, you know, pieces are going to make 2 meals for a family of 3. If you've got big eaters and you've got more than that, forget about it. You know, you're at least only looking at, though, $3 for your meat for the meal. So not bad still. And again, in going through my computations and that kind of thing, I found you can still make that tray, because I did have $1.50 to play with, and that's what I needed. So that tray for $10 of the chicken cacciatore. Hope you've been enjoying in the kitchen, the Dinah with Kitchen. Oh, this is a good one. In the kitchen with Dinah. As always, I enjoy being here and cooking with you. I love cooking. Love the challenge of it all. And, you know, gotta thank Obama for making it more challenging all the time to feed a family. So, alright guys, I'm right at that point. We're gonna go ahead now and turn this down to 375. Whoa. I think I need to clean this oven again. Just gonna let a little of that heat out because that was too much. I hate electric ovens. Guys, it's great. I'll talk to you soon.